Let's get to it. Let's get to it. God's work, not the hard work. You already know where you're at. Please hit the like button on the way in. All right. Unless you've been under a rock and you don't know what's going on. Candace Owens exposes dark evidence on LeBron James and Sir Diddy. All right. Double tap scream on the way in the door. If you're on that Trump train, spam this chat with ones today because, of course, we're going to be talking about the man, too. All right. Now, before we get into the thing, everybody knows that Candace Owens was up on Piers Morgan, and it kind of went viral, right? Even though I seen what was going on, I kind of wanted to see what everybody got to say before I start, sticking my nose into the business. But before we get to the Piers Morgan and the situations, matter of fact, let's go there first. Let's go get the Piers Morgan thing out the way, man, because it's gonna get spicy today, man. Share this video. Let's do God's work, not the hard work. All right. Trolls, I need the trolls to be under control today because they're gonna get out of control. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna keep the trolls under control. All right. Con means we criminals working with you. I ain't no criminal. All right. Check it out. Matter of fact, let me stop that real quick. This is what I wanted to show you first. Piers Morgan. Here we go. Salute to everybody that's here. Aaron, salute, baby girl. Rusty, salute. Blackout, you already know. Lansky, my brother. All right, let's get into this. All right. Smoke this dude.
You can disagree with that point too, but it's like, you wouldn't be disagreeing with me.
Okay,
but
all right, hold up.
Lawsuit, and it was just one of those things that was unavoidable because there was so much evidence. I mean, there was picture documentation, there was video documentation, and I also want to be clear that the press and the media and the public at large is shocked by what's happening, but we really are just getting to the beginning of everything. There are a lot of people who have been named that have not been brought to heel, people that were above him, music executives.
They're not giving those names up too. The feds told Diddy they ain't giving them names up, so they put a motion and try to get the names.
And none of this is shocking, really. I think, yesterday a report came out that showed that faith in the mainstream media is at an all-time low, right? I think something like 65% of Americans no longer trust the mainstream media. The Diddy case is a perfect example as to why that is. You have people that spent so much time defending this man. This man was allowed to be with every presidential candidate. He was allowed to throw parties. He was hailed as a hero. And yet behind the scenes, everyone knew that this is what he was engaged in. This was an open secret in Hollywood. In fact, when Kanye last year said that he was a Fed and started speaking about some of these allegations, he was simply dismissed as crazy.
That's right. Let's not get it twisted. Kanye said boys is fucking with the Fed.
People at the upper echelons of society and politics knew about this.
What probably wasn't messing with them that much. Or they probably came to cash in. You already know.
They were okay with it. Fundamentally, because he was acting a part, I very much believe what Kanye alleged, that he was acting a part like Jeffrey Epstein, in which he was collecting blackmail over various people that were in Hollywood. And so
let's not get it twisted. This dude that's on the right, he's gonna get smoked because he's like bucking for Diddy. He basically saying if this was somebody white, this wouldn't have been happening like that. Like we ain't got 1,000 white examples out here of foul ass motherfuckers that got exposed.
I said we're at the beginning. We're scratching the surface of this scandal. There are some more big names that are going to have to answer for it. And I think also the silence of certain individuals like LeBron James is quite deafening. A person who claims to care so much about Black life,
She's gonna dog LeBron James.
Black Lives Matter, on the ground, taking a kneel. Okay, that's fine. But now you have a friend of yours who has been on camera beating a Black woman, okay? You said nothing when that happened. You also know that you have various Black people speaking out about how they were abused by him, and you have said nothing.
Oh, the trolls is going to find our channel today. because they're gonna hate what she got to say. She's gonna fucking go global on my boy. LeBron James. I forgot how the issue started, but she hate that motherfucker LeBron.
So I don't like the hypocrisy behind that.
Yeah, I think it's a good point. I mean, Mark, there are lots of big names being dragged into this. We don't know where the truth lies with that yet. But certainly people like LeBron have been deafening with their silence for the reasons that Candace just articulated. It reminds me a little bit of Epstein in relation to all the
Lord Jamar gonna smoke this motherfucker too.
Apparent taping of videos and pictures and stuff.
But Lord Jamar shows up on this show. Right? We at the 2-minute mark. Yeah, Lord Jamar comes on that. We're gonna go back.
So don't act like I'm waving the Republican flag. But when it comes to leadership and all this type of thing, I don't see why we're trying to give this woman a promotion. She had one job, which was the border. She failed at that. They kept her in the background this whole time. I saw what they were going to do with her from the beginning. And I don't feel that
we'll get to that later.
She's the one.
I want to let her finish smoking on this LeBron pack, man. Because, yeah.
In secret.
So I was going through spice samples and I found this.
My bad.
I met Diddy twice for about 10 minutes. Harvey
and Piers Morgan is on bullshit right now. I'm telling you, man. Yo, I don't know what you know what I'm saying, what kind of Kool-Aid he drunk, but Piers Morgan is out here and he exposing it all too. I don't know who paying him.
You a lot better. And I knew there was an unsavory side to him. I didn't know about all of the rape stuff that then emerged. But I do believe there must have been a lot of people who did know that stuff, who were around Harvey Weinstein at a close enough level to know that. And I certainly believe with P. Diddy that there are a lot of people that are going
double tap stream on the way in the door and share this video, y'all.
To these freak off parties and so on, who must have known for many, many years that all this stuff was going on. That's the parallel I'm drawing.
No, I understand the parallel you're drawing. The idea that I'm disputing is just the idea that everyone knew. Or that
I don't think everyone. I mean, look, I just think a lot of people must have known.
My boy right there acting like he was at them fucking Diddy parties. The way he bucking for Diddy, you think Diddy, you know what I'm saying, grabbed him up by his fucking ponytail. And
Of course. We're not in disagreement about a few things.
They're gonna smoke him. He's gonna be mad that he got on this. He's gonna be more mad than Kamala getting on Fox News on that interview the other day.
First, everything that Diddy has been accused of is despicable and indefensible. And I hope that he is held accountable in all the ways that are fair and just and reasonable. There are, who knows how many victims? You know, there are lots of allegations. I have no doubt that lots of the allegations are true. And as Candace said,
Can't y'all feel the butt just coming? He's about to say butt.
Doubt that lots of people have known for a long time. And there are lots of reasons why people didn't come forward. Some of it is good old fashioned, Hollywood culture, which is people are getting exploited, people are getting hurt, people are getting harmed.
Not exploited, they're getting exposed, brother.
But as long as it's the old boys network, we don't care. And Diddy became one of the old boys network. The old boys network isn't just old white men. It also includes powerful, rich black men. Not in the same way, but certainly people like Diddy are in that mix. I don't disagree with that. I'm very uncomfortable throwing LeBron James's name out there as someone who knew something.
Here we go with the spin. You know what I'm saying? He about to do the Heisman.
Or has some.
Well, no, I think, to be fair, but on that, I think, look, Candace was quite careful how she worded that. She didn't say that he knew. She just said he's been deafening by his silence, which he has. He's been very vocal about a lot of other issues.
He walked himself right into the shit
involving the black community in America. Why is he so silent? Just because it happens to be somebody he used to party with. It's just interesting.
It is interesting, but I want to caution the audience not to jump to any conclusions about why LeBron hasn't. Again, let me be very
a whole house nigga. DS
clear. LeBron should speak out about this because something awful happened, and he has a duty. I think all public figures have a duty to speak out against awful, morally atrocious things that happen. I just don't want to leap to a conclusion. I'm not saying Candace did. I'm not saying you did. But I don't want to leap to a conclusion that there's some
you acting like you fucked him.
Other sort of reason why he may have done this. The other thing here is
I just remember I just remember.
I better not catch no fucking pictures of Lamont Hill at no Diddy party. I swear to God. You wanna know why? Because he bucking too much. It's almost as if like he feel like he's gonna get exposed or something. Like, bro, calm the fuck down, bro.
I just need to hear that.
Okay, yeah,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, the point I was going to make, just on the point you made.
All I was going to say is,
all right.
Okay,
let me go first. Let me go first. The point I was going to make about the
you
point,
go first. You
just made a really good point, which I want to make a point of, which is, I think that the point I would make was when Harvey Weinstein went down, there was an absolute stampede of celebrities in Hollywood who rushed to distance themselves and publicly denounce him. And I've just noticed that with P. Diddy, there's been a very, very, very small number of high-profile black celebrities, including sports stars, entertainers, and so on, who have chosen to do that yet. So there's a marked difference between the way these two scandals have played out in terms of how many high-profile people are prepared to go, this is disgusting.
Okay.
Well, I think there's another thing here, right? Harvey Weinstein was a predator, full stop. Right? Diddy is, based on the evidence, a predator, full stop, and some other stuff. And there are a lot of people.
So what's the difference, Poppy?
Based on what I know, people I've spoken to, the stories I've heard, and the rumors I've heard for 20 years now about Diddy that aren't always about predation. And that's the complicated thing here, right? A lot of the details, a lot of the gossip, a lot of the nastiness. You hear me?
I can't wait till Candace start talking.
I understand.
Okay.
The thing is, a lot of the stuff, a lot of the subtext around Diddy isn't about predation; it's around sexuality, and so a lot of people aren't really outraged, especially.
It ain't about sexuality; it's about this nigga smashing people over the fucking head with vases, getting motherfuckers killed, and all type of wild shit. What the fuck station is you watching, man? This ain't the Tupac channel, okay? Even though this is the Tupac channel.
Tupac community that Diddy was preying on underage girls allegedly, or that he's beating up Cassie allegedly. Some people are just weirded out that he may have been having sex with dudes, and so there's a multiple things happening here. And so a lot of the people in Hollywood,
look at Candace's face. Oh, I love it.
Who are
double tap the screen?
They're not being
double tap the screen. That's how you get the likes up.
Quiet because they knew he was doing something illegal. Some of them were quiet because they were at the parties. They were at the freak offs doing freaky stuff.
What? I was at the party.
And the freaky stuff isn't illegal, but it can ruin your career in a society that's homophobic. So it's a lot of things mixed in.
Okay, Candace, you're raising your hand. I think I know why, but go ahead.
Yeah, I agree with you in some ways. What I would just add is it's without question because they did not know that he was reporting them. I mean, when I read through that lawsuit, Rodney made it very clear that he had hidden cameras. And
by the time they done with this fool, he's gonna be mad he got up there.
You are a person.
You know what? Let's just be a little bit more shocking. How about this? I'm gonna give you a sneak preview of something, right? Some of y'all know what's going on, but most of you butos don't. So get a taste of this. Oh man.
He traumatized me.
How'd you get invited to it?
By being with a prince.
Man, this whole right here.
That I met in LA. He lived in Glendale, California. And, long story short, I got out of this crazy little contract and I was looking for somebody to invest in me. And I knew somebody who knew somebody.
This one is good, y'all.
That was like, I want to introduce you to a prince. He know a lot of celebrities.
It's going to be good when they say they knew somebody that knew somebody.
Celebrities that are producers and stuff. So I never put two and two together that this prince knew P. Diddy as
when you say
producer.
A prince of what?
He was a Arabian prince.
Really?
Yes.
Who just meets random Arabian princes? So Arabian prince walked up.
Wait, we gotta just hear this.
Yes, I used the K.
This shit had me glued to it earlier. Check this shit out.
He really was a prince for real. But I wasn't worried about him being a prince. I was worried about who he actually knew. So when he invited me to
Happy Friday, get the lights up, man. Right now there's a festival outside. I'm entertaining you fools. So get the lights up, double tap the screen, or go to the top right, hit the 3 dots, right? And share this video, man. I might open up the StreamYard later on so we can get some guests up here and do some real fuck shit later. What you smash? Type 1s in the chat, man. And women.
He met me. He said, I want to invite you tomorrow to Music Ultra Week, whatever. And it's like an event, Ultra Music Week. It's like an event for like 2 weeks where people party, including P. Diddy. And they party at Club Live. They party at like just in South Beach, Star Island, like where P. Diddy stays or throw his freak offs at. And I never knew that we were going to go there because I was there for 2 weeks and I knew it was something fishy. He kept saying, I got a surprise for you. I got a surprise for you. I'm like, but I'm only supposed to stay for 2 weeks and I'm here longer than 2 weeks. And it was almost a month. It was basically a month by then. And he was like, no, because I just want you to meet one special person. So he ended up telling me, like, when we went to Club Live, he was like, guess where we're going tonight? I'm like, where? He's like, to P. Diddy's house. I'm like, oh, really?
That is the most random I have ever heard. A random prince that you met said, we going to P. Diddy house, baby. You gotta meet him. Where does this come from? And I still don't know what she do. Maybe she.
Hey, me neither.
He said, not
like,
we know what she do, nigga. I know what she better be doing with that P. Diddy money flowing. You know what she better be doing? You know what I mean? Bopping her head like the beat is hot.
That's crazy because I hear a lot about P. Diddy and I'm like, his house for what? Like to go sing? He's like, no, he's throwing this.
Now let's not get it twisted. She's just telling her story. She's no victim. She's with all of this.
Wild party. I'm like,
oh, so you sing. That's what you do. Okay.
Like, oh, okay. So we went from Club Live. It ended at like, the clubs end at like 3 or 4 and not 2, like how out here is. So we waited around the mansion, the Prince's mansion, for about an hour. And then as soon as 6:30 hit, we went. We all got in the car, like a big Uber. And me and all the other girls. Now, mind you, I'm the only black girl. So I'm like, oh, yeah, you know, I'm about to meet P. Diddy. Oh, you know, like, I'm probably going to have to sing for him. And I just tried to, like, keep my composure. So we get there, and that's when stuff got weird. And that's why they lock up our phones, because they know what we see in there, you know, it's he can get in trouble, like right now.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
So you went to a party with an Arabian prince, and we know what they be doing over there, flying women out and giving them the old Snicker bar dance. Boo-booing.
Get out of me!
That's what they get.
Oh, come on, bro. That's too much information.
Around. Thought it was just all peachy, baby.
Bro, come on, man. You know, next thing you know, he's going to be talking about boiled eggs, man. I don't even eat no boiled eggs after this shit here.
I still don't see a song.
Basically, so we arrived, security guard patted us down. They put our phone in this little bubble case. So the bubble
happened like a motherfucker, Wax AP.
Case is closed. They can't get unlocked until we walk out. So as we're in there, the only way of us taking any type of pictures is if we get in the photo booth. He has like a Team Love photo booth or whatever. Take like 4 pictures. So I, you know, got pictures. I still got everything in my Snap too. Like
for you everywhere.
The photos, everything. That's all you could get. So I'm walking around or whatever. So one of his sons, I'm not going to tell you which one, but it was like recruiting like whoever they wanted to go inside the house. Cause
we all know who you're talking about. It's the one who won't stop talking.
Hey, yo, double tap the screen, get the lights up, man, on the way in the door. All right, it's about to get, we going down the rabbit hole tonight, man. It is what it is. Got a lot of inflammatory, real one-sided information over here. If y'all with the entertainment shit, you in the right spot. If you're looking for the moral shit, this is not church, all right?
The freak off is inside the house and in the backyard. So you have the pool and they're playing loud.
Exactly. She wasn't going to do a hit song.
House music, like Mark. The house music, it makes you feel kind of woozy, first of all, because it's like a rave or something. Dun, 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 and it's real loud. So you can't really see nothing, but you're seeing everybody like walking around drunk, hopping around. It's still 7 a.m. So the sun is like coming up and...
Well, there's a lot of fucking people here. It says 700 on my side. It says, 593 people. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? If you're a real person in the chat, spam the chat with ones. Let me know you're alive. You know what I'm saying? You can listen all you want, but let me know you here. All right, let's go.
People are walking around naked, period. Let's get into it. They're walking around naked already, and they're in the pool.
My type of
skinny dipping, and they're drinking mimosas in the pool.
Ones in the chat, if you're on that Trump train, let them know you're a real person. Let's go.
But then it's like a waitress walking around giving people drinks, just passing people drinks, you know, and people are just taking them. Me, I don't drink like that, but I'm like an occasional drinker. Like I'll drink if we're partying or whatever, just for that occasion. So, because people are going to keep saying drink, drink, drink. But I didn't take a drink yet.
You liar! Man, you a goddamn lie. You know you drunk it. Don't be acting like you didn't. They gave you that pink something. What did that Jaguar lady call that pink coochie? You drunk some of that pink coochie. I think that's what it's called. I can easily.
It's called pink coke, bro. Pink coke.
Mind you, I'm with other girls, but we split up. So I was walking with one girl. She's a Puerto Rican girl. So P. Diddy's son was like, you. And I'm like, me or her? And then he was like, no, you. Come here. So I went to him and he gave me some shoes. So these shoes was like some terry cloth, like robe shoes, white shoes. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with these? He was like, go in the house with these. He was like, everybody who gets these shoes, you get to go in the house. But I'm thinking you could just go in the house if you want to, but everybody can't go in the house. They're literally selectively picking who they want. So I'm like, well, what about my friend? He was like, no, I'm like,
okay. In the chat, whoever just said that something about they'll stay and, you know, like the shit if I do something, motherfucker, I'm not going to do nothing you want. I'm going to sit on this channel and talk my shit. That's the only thing I'm going to do. I don't give a fuck about your like. I just say it for the algorithm. But fuck you and your like. How about that?
okay, cool. I'm holding the shoes. I'm walking around, you know.
And then shove it up your ass.
I'm a good loyal friend. I'm not going to go inside a house where they say my friend can't go. So we just walking around mingling. But we tripping out, looking at everybody like they off everything smoking and jumping around like hooligans. And so,
woo, child, get them lights up. Let's go.
So I seen P. Diddy or whatever, and I seen him with the Prince. I'm not going to say what he was doing, but something really, I get real nervous. Something real crazy, because I don't like to really expose people. I could talk about me, but when it's about, like, me, my family.
Up here, just because you expose somebody, shorty, what?
Because it's us.
Where do they make them like this, man? You know what I'm saying? Maybe at the Big Papa video. Maybe that's where they make them like this, because, I hope they don't make. I hope she ain't made like that. Wait. I hope she not made. No mace.
But when it's other people, bro, doing something real sexual, that's all I'm gonna say.
And I got news for you. That means you're gay.
Ooh, they was doing.
Salute to everybody that's here, man. This shit is gonna get ridiculous tonight. Trust me when I tell you. All right, we'll get back. Listen. We'll get right back to that. Let me refresh that real quick. Right. Let's get back to this Candace Owens slaying this dude, LeBron James, and that other dude, Lamont. They just went out real weak. Everybody been taking L's this week, man. Everybody, man. And I'm glad that Candace Owens is back out here giving these dudes these L's.
LeBron, who says ain't no party like a Diddy party. You got Ashton Kutcher talking about what happens at Diddy party stays at Diddy parties. Right. So finally you learned via the press that actually Diddy has been collecting evidence on all of you, and you don't know where those tapes are. That will buy your silence for quite some time, because you're hoping that if you keep your head low, you're not going to be revealed as one of these people that was engaged in some of these acts, whether they were heterosexual or homosexual, it doesn't matter. And maybe you're just cheating on your wife and you don't want that to get out into the public. Maybe you were, as Cat Williams described.
I like what Lord Jamar get there. This shit turned out.
In one of the rooms, he said you could just walk around the house. He said this on stage years ago. You could walk around the house and you would see people engaged in various sex acts. And again, Cat Williams was someone who was
Wait. I know some of y'all new here and y'all know what's going on, but this is the hit the like button show, right? You're gonna have to double tap the screen. You see a big thumb pop up in the middle of your screen, or go to the top right and hit the 3 dots. If you're on the Trump train, type 1s. because we're very Trump friendly here. Okay, so otherwise, give me 1 second.
As crazy and dismissed as a drug addict, and it turned out that, or it seems that if these allegations are proven to that he was telling the truth. And I think that is the reason that so many of them are silenced, because they were doing things. They thought that
damn, I wonder where Lil Rod is at.
They were his friend, that they were bad boys for life, and that he would keep things silent when in reality he was just another Jeffrey Epstein type character, and they're scared for their lives. Yeah, especially if you're someone like a LeBron James. And I'm not alleging that he is caught in something terrible, but if he was caught in anything and you're LeBron James and you've made your mark, I'm talking.
I wonder what kind of information she got. Because Candace don't, I mean, I always said, she never says allegedly. She just goes straight the fuck ahead. Like, she's not scared of a lawsuit. Same thing with Jaguar.
About the ills of society, and you know, have minted yourself a king, and you're speaking out on the Black community, and they find out you're the room over while someone's getting raped potentially. Not going to look good.
Well, I just think that we don't know, as you say, where the truth lies with this, and we're not inferring anything against LeBron.
We don't know where the truth lies, but we know that they want blood.
Or Ashton Kutcher or anybody else. Correct. You know, I had Jaguar Wright on, who made a number of allegations against Beyonce and Jay-Z, which we were not able to independently substantiate, which would. I'll tell you what happened. They just said, look.
Yeah, tell us what happened.
These allegations are completely untrue, and we will sue you if you don't take them down. We had no way of independently verifying anything she said in relation to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Now, you know, who knows where this scandal goes?
Wow, he just confirmed it. He just confirmed it.
Or what names get dragged in and in what way. But what it's taught me is you just have to be careful when a story like this breaks, that when we put big names into the scandal.
Oh, yeah, I seen, man, Pure Survival on Oprah. Pure Survival on Oprah said that she got the tapes. Matter of fact, I forgot to mention this to you. Salute to DMW, man. You know, Jamil Peterson, that's my brother. We've put a lot of careers away together, right? Salute to him, man. It's my brother in arms. Pure Survival. Now, I'm going to let Jamil explain what happens. I'll pull the video up. Thank you for reminding me, DMW. Oh, we're going to survival mode too.
You just don't infer they've done anything wrong yet. The only thing we can say, which is, I think, pertinent to this, comes back to what we said at the start. When people who are as normally vocal as LeBron, who can be as condemnatory as he's been publicly about all manner of issues, when they're completely silent about something as big as this, and you know they were good friends with B. Diddy. And
he's under advice. I mean, his lawyer's going to tell him, shut the fuck up before they get in your pockets. So that's why LeBron's quiet.
About the parties and so on. You just raise an eyebrow, right? And you would about everybody. And it may well be, as Candace says, Mark, it might be a sense of unknown, not knowing what's on tape here, not wanting to get involved at all. Totally understand it. But I do remember, by marked contrast, the number of people in the Weinstein scandal who raced to publicly disown him. And interestingly, with Epstein, that didn't happen with him, because he also had a lot of tapes.
And again, they was white. But watch Lamont hang himself now.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's an interesting point, Piers. I mean, again, Diddy is very interesting in that for the last 30 years, he has taken pictures and partied and hung out with everyone. Yes, he's hung out with politicians, but I guarantee you a lot of them politicians, I ain't saying all of them, but a lot of them politicians had no idea what was going on behind the scenes. When you go to a Diddy party, there's levels to the Diddy party. Yeah. There's the Diddy party at the club. There's the Diddy party at his house. Then there's the after party. Then there's the after party, right? I haven't been to any of those after parties or after parties, or you know what I mean, or any of those parties, in fact. So I'm just speaking as a researcher here and as a journalist. I'm saying there are levels. There are people who go to the Diddy parties that don't know any of that. But if you find out that all these awful things happen at Diddy parties at 4 a.m., it's hard to go to the media and say, yo, I was at the Diddy party, but I left at 12. Or I was in the Hamptons, but I didn't go to the next location. And so I think a lot of it is fear of public relations. And I think, to Candace's point, I don't think it's a coincidence that Diddy has all these strategic alliances
I want to go to the part where they start arguing, man. Fuck that.
I'm doing it with random white people in the street.
All right, here we go.
Here
we go. And then then they bring Lord Jamar and out of everybody else to just finish smoking the shit out of this dude. Watch this.
To the point that Candace had made 5 minutes prior. When you watch this on TV, y'all, or YouTube, rewind, then you'll see this. When she said LeBron James has spoken out for the black community, right? And historically, but isn't saying anything here. That was the first time that race was mentioned. My invocation of race was in response to that. And as you conceded just a moment ago, you weren't asking. You were saying that there's a relatively lower response from the black community on this issue than prior issues.
Not black community. Not black community. High-profile celebrities.
Black celebrities. Fair enough.
It's a much smaller part of the community.
Hold up. Let me go back to shit. Let me just finish playing.
I agree with you.
Well, the title reads, Breaking News, Oprah Winfrey Mansion Raided, Looking for Diddy Sex Tapes with Justin Bieber. And this shit is up.
But the fundamental point here is when I said I'm introducing race, it was to respond to a claim that was already racialized around LeBron.
I'll play it in a second.
James, 5 to 10 minutes prior. Now, to actually address the issue that I was responding to, because I didn't introduce race to the conversation.
You did.
The idea here for me is...
Hold up. You did introduce race into the conversation. Look at their face. Both of their faces. Both of their faces says everything. As soon as they said that shit.
Not black community, high-profile celebrities.
Black celebrities. Fair enough.
It's a much smaller part of the community.
I agree with you, but the fundamental point here is when I said I'm introducing race, it was to respond to a claim that was already racialized around LeBron James 5 to 10 minutes prior. Now, to actually address the issue that I was responding to, because I didn't introduce race to the conversation, the idea here for me is when Harvey Weinstein does something, Hollywood has to respond. When Diddy does something, black people have to respond. Now, I happen to believe that as a black person with a public platform, an athlete, an actress, or a journalist, we should respond to the Diddy thing. I don't think that we should ignore our
responsibility. So what are you complaining about?
I'm okay, but my complaint is that when black people don't do it, we are criticized differently than when the white guy doesn't do it.
Hang on. No,
all right.
So the idea that people were running around asking random white people in the street about Harvey Weinstein is ridiculous. They're not doing it.
I didn't say that.
And they're not doing it.
Double tap the screen. Let's get the lights all the way up, man. Or go to the top right, hit the 3 dots. That's where it's at. You're on the max.
People in the street.
I didn't say that.
I'm talking.
That's a straw man. That's a straw man.
That's not the straw man argument. No, you are conflating.
I didn't say random.
If you're on that Trump train, spam my chat with ones.
I didn't say random white people on the street. I said white people in Hollywood.
Hang on.
I said white people in Hollywood.
Show them you real people. They say that I got bots in my chat, y'all. Let them know that you're not a bot.
White people in the street.
I understand. I'm conflating 2 things.
That's the same.
I'm conflating.
I know you are.
High-profile black celebrities and high-profile white celebrities and how they responded to Weinstein and to Diddy, and it's been very different. The volume of white celebrities who denounced Weinstein was far higher than it's been with Diddy.
And my response to that is, when Weinstein happens, people didn't say, "Hey, where are the high?"
He too emotional.
Profile white Hollywood celebrities. What they said is, where are the high-profile celebrities? Where are the Hollywood types? They were asking Will Smith as much as they were asking Heidi Klum. When it comes to Diddy, they're only asking for black people.
Well, hang on. Let me finish
the sentence before you disagree.
You're wrong.
Piers,
Candace.
Look at Candace's face, y'all.
He mentioned Ashton Kutcher.
Checkmate. He mad as fuck. Look at him.
Last time I checked, he's a white guy.
He foaming at the mouth.
Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher's white.
Let me finish the sentence before you disagree.
You're wrong.
Piers,
Candace literally mentioned Ashton Kutcher.
Only asking for
Watch his mouth, y'all.
black people.
Well, hang on.
No Diddy.
Let me finish
the sentence before you disagree.
You're wrong.
Piers,
Candace literally mentioned Ashton Kutcher.
Oh no.
Last time I checked,
no. What the fuck was that, yo?
Guy.
Mentioned Ashton Kutcher.
Ashton Kutcher's white.
Okay. Again, I want you to hear what I'm actually saying, and I want you to actually hear what I'm saying and disagree with what I'm saying and not what I'm not saying. The conversation about Harvey Weinstein, and I challenge you to show me any piece of evidence where you called out and said, "Hey, I'd love to hear from some high-profile white celebrities." You never said white. You just said high-profile celebrities. Maybe to you, Hollywood just means white. But in general, the idea here for Weinstein was we want his peers to speak out. We want his peers to say something. We want white people, black people, we just want Piers to say something. But when black people don't do it, it is framed as some kind of specific or
thank
unique
you.
moral failure, and that's
thank you, defending like he was there. Look at Candace's face. They about to smoke this dummy.
The idea that I'm challenging here. Again, I want everybody.
All this for the clout. Y'all keep on jumping in front of these cameras thinking that y'all ready for these conversations and you're not.
I just speak out against both of those monsters.
Okay.
But I'm saying let's
the
not
slight flaw. Okay, but
Mark,
with respect, the slight flaw is that Candace actually said LeBron
exactly. You can't have a sentence, Kimbo, without bringing race into the conversation. When you don't stand, let me explain something. When you're on the other side, all else fails, and you can't, land your fucking point. What is the best thing to do? Go to race or go to Trump. Fuck it. What do you want?
Kutcher, and last time I checked, Ashton Kutcher, and this may not be the case, but I believe he still identifies as a white guy.
Last I checked, you're not Candace Owens. Last I checked, you're not Candace Owens. I'm criticizing you.
Yeah, man. Like, this is the dude right here. Way too emotional. I bet Lamont got panties with the dick holes in it.
Right now, Piers not Candace Owens. So you can't say, well, Candace said it. Y'all not a buddy comedy here. I'm critiquing your approach and coverage of this conversation.
Right.
And you can't say, well, Candace said it. I didn't disagree with Candace. I disagree with you on that particular point.
Okay. Let's take a little beat.
I do want to say,
Candace said it.
You can't say.
Candace?
I don't think
he look like he'll beat a woman the fuck up, man. You ever got him mad enough, man? Lamont, I wouldn't be surprised if we don't find some shit with Lamont go. And you already know, man, this is the right channel, man. This is the right place. If you got to get exposed, man, we're gonna definitely help you out and expedite your moves. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Tupac. What I did was I made a vow that I wouldn't show this picture too much anymore, right? You want to know why? Because people get triggered. They think that I'm the one that put Meek Mill in the cage. They think that it was me. They think that my mind is that. Listen, I want you to do me a favor, right? I want you to take all credit away from me for thinking that I'm smart in any kind of way. I'm good. I'm more. You could depend on me being dumb, but not this smart, not this creative to put Meek Mill in the fucking cage and make him just look at the fucking camera like that. Just not that creative. This is a family show, ladies and gentlemen, right? Double tap the screen, get the likes up. You know what I'm saying? And let's get to it.
Say, I would like to introduce race, and then 30 seconds later say, I did not introduce race. I mean, the records will show you definitely introduced race.
Normally, when I show Tupac in the bikini, I do get a bro WTF. Like, what the fuck? Like, they're asking me. Like, again.
And I brought up LeBron James, and for a very specific reason, because he was quite literally at the parties, and it's because he's used his platform to speak out on Black victimization, not because he was Black. I was pointing out the astounding hypocrisy. I didn't say, let's talk about LeBron James because he's a Black man. I mean, I would have brought up tons of other Black.
Go ahead and hit that subscribe button at the top, man. Yeah, I'm just getting started, man. My show is just, I'm gonna tell y'all something honest, man. Make a confession. I can't control myself, y'all. And this audience and YouTube doesn't expedite too much change within me, right? They actually enable me to do shit like this, and I'm disgusted with you guys.
People and said, where are their voices? But it wouldn't have made sense because they don't hang out with him and they don't use their platforms. And I did bring up Ashton Kutcher as well, and very many other celebrities. I'm pretty sure Chrissy Teigen is not Black; she's Asian. So I'm completely confused. Completely lost at what point you were trying to make there. I do think that you do tend to see things through the vein of race, because when people are just making a sound point about why it is that there is some interest in LeBron James' silence right now. And I think he should speak out because he had a friendship there and because he reports that he cares so much about Black victimization. And there was a long list of Black victims.
Well,
I think it's very sound. You can disagree with it.
Yeah. I'm not. Before you respond, Mark,
he keep wiping his mouth like he still got Diddy evidence on him or something. My boy. If you don't even know Diddy, why the fuck he's bucking so hard? Why you bucking? Why is this man bucking so hard? Like and trying to make it a race issue, but almost like, well, they pointing at Diddy because, man, all these motherfuckers that got that bread is weird. Unless they got billions and they just above what you're trying to do with media.
I agree with the point that you're making, Candace.
I'll ask you something. You've also, I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you said that there wouldn't have been the attention on the.
All right, man. I need a break from this, right? I need to show y'all this, man, because I promised myself that I would, right? Oprah Winfrey, y'all. Salute to Jamil Peterson. We surviving Oprah Winfrey right now, y'all. Double tap the screen. Let's get them likes up. Let's go.
They ran into one of Diddy's producers' mansions today. This is breaking news. Y'all got to smash that like button. This is fucking crazy. Oh, my God. Oprah, what was you doing with a sex tape with Justin Bieber and Diddy Glover? What type of sick shit is this?
He calls him Justin Bieber with a V.
This is crazy.
As another who might be connected to Combs, causing people to wonder if Black wealth is under attack. Twitter user TPV Sean would accuse Winfrey of buying a Diddy tape of an underage Justin Bieber being raped. According to the source, she paid $75 million for the footage of Combs raping an underage Bieber and Aaron Carter.
They saying that Oprah Winfrey paid
they want everybody
$75 million with Diddy supposed to have been R-wording Justin Bieber during Survival. Now, I've heard a lot of sick shit about you, Oprah. Pure Survival. You ain't the color purple, Oprah, no more. So I'm not going to defend you. You don't give a damn about the people down low. Down below, down below, down below, down below. Oh. You don't give a shit about the motherfuckers that's down below. So I'm not gonna sit here and I'm not going to defend Oprah motherfucking Winfrey. They done ran into your goddamn freak off dungeon. Why did you have Stedman trapped in the basement? Ain't feed that motherfucker in weeks. Pure survival. They said Stedman looked like he weighed about 6 to 7.
Respectfully, pure survival.
7 pounds.
Pure survival at this point. Pure survival. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to Jamil Peterson, man. He's on one.
Pure survival. And it was all neck. They had to keep motherfucking Stedman's neck up. It was like the bottom of a goddamn popsicle. He just had
Jamil don't be capping. He's a comedian, but he don't cap.
Just the motherfucking stick. You know what I mean? Pure survival. You was not feeding Stedman at all. And we all been trying to find out where the hell Stedman was at. They found Stedman and Oprah Winfrey
right now.
Freak off dungeon. Pure survival. They found motherfucking baby oil. Same shit. And the baby oil, I guarantee you the baby oil they found in Oprah Winfrey's freak off dungeon got the same shit that Diddy Glover shit had in it. You know what I'm saying? Because Diddy and Oprah was like this. Diddy and Oprah was just like this. So they found baby oil over that motherfucker and everything. This is breaking goddamn news. I want to know and see this damn tape. Now, I don't know if they found the tape.
You don't want to see that tape.
But they ran in Oprah Winfrey's mansion.
Nah, Jamil. You don't want to see that one.
Allegedly, to get that tape that she paid $75 million for with Justin Bieber and Diddy Glover making love. With Diddy Glover clapping Justin Bieber's cheeks in this motherfucking sex tape. Y'all got to smash that like button, guys. This is crazy. And everybody try to say that this dude that was saying that Oprah bought the tape, that he was lying. Everybody try to say he was lying. So why would the feds run into Oprah's $100 million mansion? Because Diddy Glover told the fucking feds who had the tape. This is crazy, guys.
Wright's interview was edited in order to remove her claims. Now, aside from Jay-Z and Beyonce, people have brought up Oprah Winfrey's name as another who might be connected to Combs, causing people to wonder if Black wealth is under attack. Twitter user TPV.
Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh?
You think you would accuse Winfrey of buying a Diddy tape of an underage Justin Bieber being.
Y'all see that? Justin Bieber was underage. He was underage. So that's what that is. Look, FBI. Oprah purchased sickest Diddy tape of
Diddy tapes. This the FBI released this, and they confirmed that she bought the tape of. This better not be true, bro.
Underage.
This better be Inquirer News. Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up, y'all.
Justin Bieber being R-worded. Do you see that? Do y'all understand how serious that is?
Nigga, you gay.
When I heard that there was an underground freak off tape with Diddy with an A-list celebrity that they said that's more famous than him, pure survival. First person I thought.
I need to give that three. I gotta give that 3 NUGs.
Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay. Nigga, you gay.
Pure survival, man.
Thought was Justin Bieber. Poor Justin goddamn Bieber. This is why he tried to disassociate himself with you, Diddy Glover, because he knew this motherfucking tape was out there. Pure survival. But Oprah Winfrey, you should be.
I wouldn't even believe it unless it was the official FBI just released this shit, man. You know what? There's a part of me that do this and be hoping that everything I'm talking about is a lie. I be entertaining you motherfuckers. That's what I be doing. I be acting, right? But I be praying to God that some of this shit that we be hearing is not true. I be praying to God that, like right now, why would the FBI come out and say that? They said that she bought sickening tapes, Diddy tapes of underage Justin Bieber. I'm looking right at this shit, bro. This is crazy, man. Can't make this up.
You're ashamed of your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? How the hell why would you buy Justin Bieber's freak off tape with motherfucking Diddy Glover? Right. Knowing that Justin was only a motherfucking kid, pure survival. I used to really look up to you, Oprah. I am disgusted. And they already said all the shit that you was doing, allegedly trafficking them girls in that school over there in them other countries. This is crazy. You see it right there. This is the FBI. Oprah purchased sickening Diddy tape of underage Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber was just a little goddamn boy. One time,
Oprah might be the motherfucking lick that they was looking for. Oprah might be the lick that they was looking for. Cause she ratting. I'm telling you, man.
I'm gonna tell you one time. That's sick. Why would that woman want to buy a freak off tape with Justin Bieber? Press her Bible. Somebody explain that. Breaking news. Y'all got to get them likes up. Oprah Winfrey Mansion has done been raided. So
can you show me some love? Double tap the screen, get the likes up. Or go to the top right and hit them 3 fucking dots, man. This shit is pure survival, like you said. All right, let's get back to what the hoe was saying, though, man. Because her story was just like, I don't know, man. Her story, There's a lot going on with this story. And it don't sound like she was lying either, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man.
Because of the music. And I'm just like, whatever. Then he starts to act like really obnoxious, like, I'm the king of the world, jumping around, doing all this stuff. So I'm like, okay, that's regular P. Diddy shit. But what got me was how he walked up to me and was like, why are you not in the house? And I'm like, what do you mean? He like, how are you enjoying my house? So we had a little talk or whatever. He started talking about all these things. Oh, yeah, you're the one that, I seen was telling me about the prince. He's like, oh, yeah, it's very nice to meet you. Like, your life is not going to be the same. We started talking about going to Cuba. Are you going to Cuba with us? I'm like, what? And that's the thing. I didn't really know about this. So this is when I start asking around or whatever. I said that in the last interview. But to get to the point, I ended up going in the house because he was on me, like, go in that house. I'm like, okay. And then the person that he was dating at that time, we're not going to say her name, but we all know, she came and was like looking at him like, what are you doing? Because he was talking to me for too long. So she came to like rub on
that hoe, D.
his shoulders or whatever. And he just pushed her. And I'm looking like real uncomfortable, like, oh, I know what this is about. I don't want
to. She might be pregnant or beer belly. Either way, nigga will eat her out like a fucking box of Cracker Jacks. I know because I asked him in the poll. I said, would you eat her like a Cracker Jack box?
Be in the middle of there, whatever. So that's what made me go into the house because I'm like, okay, let me just go in the house. So I told my friend, like, wait right here, girl. Let me just put on these shoes, see what this house is about.
You ain't gotta lie. You went in that house because you was nosy.
Yeah.
Let's think about this.
Know what was going on in the hostel. That's a fact. Hold on, but let's let her tell the story, though. Come on.
So then you go in the house?
Said Diddy's son gave her them furry fucking white slippers, and it was over. Hello?
That was nosiness. This is retarded.
I don't judge people. because at the time I was just smoking weed. But you know when people are out of their mind, and you know when people, you know what you don't want to be a part of. And it's just like, I'm seeing stuff that you see on the movies. This corner, this
time she only smoked weed.
Going on. This corner, they over here doing this. This corner, they over there having sex. This corner, I'm just going to say, because I don't know what I can say, because I'm not trying to be incriminating myself, but they were dressed up like little Harajuku Barbies.
Like what?
Little people, okay? We're not going to say what type of little people, but like a fetish.
She's talking about Oompa Loompas.
This shit better be lies.
That might be offensive, but I already said it. Doesn't this remind you when Cat in two?
What Cat Williams talking about?
But she's
looking like
this is all the curse of the Cat Williams and the Aaliyah. Let's not get it twisted. This is the ghost of Aaliyah coming back. Machiavelli salute.
What are they doing here? Like dressed up, little
said room smelling like poop incense. Type of shit is we doing? What are we on?
Red lipstick, like they weren't supposed to be there. But I'm just looking.
Wow, wait. El Guanj talking about kids. Wait, let's go back, bro.
Corner, this got going on. This corner, they over here doing this. This corner, they over there having sex.
Hell no, man. This is darker than what I thought. I wasn't ready for that, yo. Let's ask Meek Mill in the cage what he thinks. Meek Mill was in a cage? Oh, shit. Yo, double tap the screen. Get the likes up. My man said Meek Mill was in a cage. That's wow. I would never expect no shit like that. Well, I would say that she's telling the truth. Who are you? Meek Mill. Why you got that do-rag on? Because Diddy want me to put it on. Give me your favorite song. Hold up, wait a minute. Diddy, I thought you was finished. That's my Meek Mill voice, y'all. Just in case you don't know, right? What are you doing in the cage? How did you get in there? Ask first. Meek, how did you get in the cage, Meek? Ask first. All right, though. Yeah, he made me. He made you. Yeah. Did he go to the bathroom? Did he go make something to eat at any point? Yeah, he left for a couple hours. Why you didn't get out? There was no lock on the cage, Meek Mill. Oh, well, wait a minute. I thought I'm on Stockholm. Stockholm. You mean stocking cap? You know what I'm saying? Because that do-rag, I bet that do-rag was funky as a motherfucker. Diddy was in the bathroom getting oiled up, getting ready to come over here and just make him do a real rap song. You know what I'm saying? A real rap song. All right, let's get back to this hoe. My bad.
This corner.
Excuse me, black woman. No one's talking about no damn kids.
I'm just going to say, because I don't know what I can say, because I'm not trying to be incriminating myself, but they were dressed up like little Harajuku Barbies.
Like what?
Little people, okay? We're not going to say what type of little people, but like a fetish.
She's talking about Oompa Loompas. That might be offensive, but I already said it. Doesn't this remind you when Cat Williams told that story about how he walked around that house and he walked into a room and two guys was just doing something?
Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Or go to the top right. Hit the 3 dots, man. This shit getting crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? That's word to most deaf. AKA Moist Def. We affectionately refer to Most Def over here as Mr. Moist Def. All right? We'll talk about that another time, though. All right?
Be there. But I'm just looking like maybe it's some type of production going on. But why would they be at this party at 7 o'clock in the morning with grown people? Like, why would they be here? So I was just like, okay.
Oh, she said it right there. Why would they be here at 7 o'clock in the morning with grown people? Got you. So they were. Damn. That's
be at this party at 7 o'clock in the morning with grown people. Like, why would they be here? So I was just like, okay, whatever. Like,
but you didn't leave. She didn't leave.
You say,
oh, she's talking about.
Thank you.
Let's go. You better tell me you left this party now. You better say it. If you don't, you're part of it.
That's what I'm thinking about. Automatically after that, we got to go now.
Under the bus. I'm throwing her so far under the bus. Woo!
But then when I'm looking in this corner, this person laid out, and I'm looking like, what's going on? Then I'm seeing like,
you're supposed to say, if you said that you seen them openly having sex, and then you saying you seen the KIDs, right? So what the fuck is? Why would you still be there?
Instagram models or whatever. I'm like, oh hey. So
my dick would have got soft as a motherfucker. As soon as I seen some kid, but man, I'm out of here. Cause yo, bro, you never know what you're gonna do on that pink coke. You know what I'm saying? But as soon as you see some KIDs, I'm out.
I'm kind of getting distracted.
Out.
Feeling like kind of comfortable. Like she's here. Oh my gosh, she's here. And then I see P. Diddy, you know, walking through the house like with his eyes on me. Like, you know, like, is this, you know, you see, like, are you agreeing with this? And I don't. Now, mind you, I still got my friend out there. So I walked out of the house and I'm telling her like, oh my God, bitch. Like,
why they showing why? But look, I'm trying to figure out why they doing the up and down of her body. I just picked up on that, man. I'm like, damn. Yeah, they is doing the up and down of her.
With his eyes on me. Like, you know, like, is this, you know, you see, like, are you agreeing with this? And I don't. Now, mind you, I still got my friend out there. So I walked out of the house and I'm telling her like, oh my God, bitch. Like, this is, oh my God, she like for real? But I'm just like, I'm not even tripping. Like, oh, well, like, this nigga's weird. Like, you know, so I'm really looking at the situation like, I don't even want to be involved in this type of stuff because once I see something, I can't get it out of my mind. And I'm like a hypochondriac. Like I keep on having flashbacks about it. So whatever. So of course I come out and then here we go.
With them ugly ass toes. I hate broads that got some ugly ass, funky ass toes, bro. So them nice.
Again, and another rapper, well-known rapper, comes and starts feeling on me like, hey, you. So now it just seems like everybody is faded at this point. They're either drunk or on all the, obviously, with this house music. So now I just feel like
probably is pregnant because when they pregnant and they slim like that and them titties be popping out, bro.
Then, like, I don't like it. And I know the devil when I see it.
Yeah, I think she's pregnant.
Because by me being so spiritual and tapped in, I know when something is not right.
Turning her daughter to a hole in the stomach already. You know what I'm saying? Daughter picking up all that whole energy on, come out with a pole attached to her daughter.
I'm not judging, but I just don't want to be a part of it because how am I going to get out of this? Like, I'm already here.
You ain't stuck. Ain't nobody got no gun to your head. You told me that y'all was yelling at the top of your lungs trying to get people attention and shit. Come on, man. Knock it off. You ain't no victim, shorty.
And then I heard conversations or whatever. And then
we only want to hear from victims, man. We don't want to hear none of this shit. You looking like she's sounding like she's a co-defendant with this shit. For real. If they would have, listen, if the boys would have bust up in the crib right then with the shit that she's explaining, if the boys would have kicked the fucking door open, they'd have threw this bitch in handcuffs. For real. I'm telling you, they would have did violence on this broad, man. Seeing somebody fucking kids up in there. You talking about it's 7 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck is you doing up there? You a grown-ass person. Man, I'd have snatched them kids and ran out of it like a fucking movie, man. This bitch she's complicit, man. Yeah, she's down with it. Soon as she would have seen kids, she said that she seen them fucking each other and all type of shit. Said she seen a zebra and a fucking chandelier doing a backflip. My nigga, whatever that was going on, and once you talk about drugs and sex is in the same room and there's kids, my nigga, what do? I'm not going to tell you call the police. Maybe the other channel, go swipe up, swipe down. Those guys might tell you to go to police. I'm more of a, listen, come on, y'all. All y'all, little people, let's go. You know what I'm saying? I'd have been raising hell up in there. I'd have been taking pictures. Let me tell you something, right? Somebody going to give me millions for this. And I'm going to get these kids to their fucking parents. The twist of the story. What if the parents was at the party and they brought their kids with them? Come on, man. Think about what I'm trying to tell you, man. That's some specific shit. A lot of y'all people that's out there that's listening to this right now might got some freaky ass habits. You know what I'm saying? For real. If you're in an interracial relationship, you might want your white chick to do something strange. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might have a fetish like that. You might like threesomes, who knows? But once you get into the world of KIDs and shit like that, come on, man, doesn't matter what you is into. It's drug related, whatever. It's some deviant shit. Whatever it is. And y'all all hanging out. Once the guy comes in with the fucking kid, bruh, I'm good. I'm out of here. I gotta go. This just made me mad, man.
P. Diddy was like, that's the one that I want. I want her. So now I feel like, they plotting on me. Like, did you bring me here on purpose? Like, is this the, producer you was talking about? And I came here specifically with the Prince to rub elbows with people, to network for the music week. But then I put two and two together, like, the Prince have been saying your life is never going to be the same.
Of course he bought you. He didn't bring you there for no record contract, because you don't bring somebody to, you don't present somebody to a record as an option to sign or whatever at a fucking party. That's the number one thing you don't do. We not in the office, you know what I'm saying, with some ink and inside of a pen and stuff like that. Nah, I'm good.
You're gonna be happy. Somebody's expecting you, and I just feel like
and then
that would
be dressed. Look at where her tattoos is at. Those tattoos, that tattoo under her titties is to accentuate her breastises. You know what I'm saying? Like, she out here. That nigga came on, he brought you there for eye candy. Let's keep it 1 thou out. Because she dressed regular. You know what I'm saying? Like,
was the time that I was gonna get trafficked or drugged or something like that, and then they kept trying to make me like. I've been around celebrities before.
Heifer, you still haven't said you left, and then
why would they have to drug somebody that's a willing participant? Knock it off, shorty.
Said that you wasn't tripping after you just told us that they had a bunch of people who sing school bus songs walking around with red lipstick on. What is this? And you are now involved in my head. You know what? I'm going to just say it. I hope you're just lying. Because if you're not, you're part of it. She going to stay in that house while there's people who always run as fast as they can to the ice cream truck in there with lipstick on. Woo!
If a rapper wants you or somebody wants you, they're not going to do it. They're going to send somebody else to do it. So if a waitress is coming or another girl or a pretty girl or a guy, they'll sick somebody on you. Like, take this drink, do this, do that. And then you just feel eyes on you, like watching to see if you're going to do it, when you're going to do it. So I already know what time it was. And it's crazy because I had to leave that place. In my last interview, I told you I had to escape. I had to leave from the Prince because he was telling me we was leaving for Cuba the next day. Cuba with who?
Oh, he was either going to leave you there or you was getting on that plane.
With P. Diddy or what? Like, this is all crazy. So to see all of this stuff come out, and I escaped by leaving. I had to call the police and everything. I had to leave with the Prince. That's another story. From the Prince, from that house. I didn't leave with the other girls. I had to get my phone unlocked, of course. But like, I had to catch a taxi, not even an Uber, a taxi to another location. And then I ended up going
good in house. Great question.
To the airport, and I ended up leaving because I just felt bamboozled. First, I'm getting lied to about how long I'm supposed to stay there. Then you keep talking about I'm supposed to meet this producer, but we're not talking about nothing with music, but you're talking about
I wonder how this ends.
Going to Cuba. We didn't even do what we were supposed to do in Miami, or did we do what we were supposed to do in Miami at this freak off? But because I'm not cooperating with what I see, and I feel like that's what the Illuminati and stuff is about, like a secret society.
Knock it off. You cooperate.
Like, they want to see what you
definitely got her on tape.
Allow, what you cool with, and then next thing you know, boom, take that drink.
Comfortable with just showing off her whole body.
You take that.
I wonder how many times she done pulled that shit the fuck off of somebody.
You're out of it. Take that pill, because everybody was off something, but you had to be.
Yeah, but let's be honest. If this was what you like to call like Illuminati type thing, you wasn't gonna be the famous person who they just use for stuff like that. You was gonna be the one that everybody forgot who name was, and you was gonna be, like you said, trafficked. If this is true, that's what I think they had planned for you. Because I still don't know what you do. I'm still kind of confused. Technically, is your name even big enough for them to say, oh yeah, we can get something out of her? I believe you might be small enough they're like, ain't nobody gonna miss you. Horrible to say.
Wow, it's sad, but that might be the truth.
But that's what I think was happening. And you stayed in the house for way too long, and you left your friend outside. Don't act like I forgot about that. You're a terrible friend.
Being in that environment like that.
How many people were at this event?
Word, forgot about the friend. She dipped on the homegirl.
Like hundreds. Even when it was a certain amount outside, but in the house was really crowded. You know what I'm saying? And you would think that, like, it was more people in the house.
And you walked around?
Yeah, I walked around for about 5 minutes. I seen what I need to see. And I was like,
5 minutes, that whole exchange. You just gave us 20-minute testimony.
No, ma'am. No, sir. Because
hold up, wait a minute. Yo, why is she wearing that for this kind of interview?
Walked around for about 5 minutes. I seen what I need to see. And I was like, no, ma'am. No, sir. Because it was like selling your soul at that house. And if you like that, it's nothing to you. But if you're not like that, you're going to feel uncomfortable. And then it's like, at first I used to think P. Diddy was like, so he always talk about team love and all of this stuff. Like he all about himself. And I know because I've dealt with men, Mark. So I know when somebody is trying to.
She's a chick that's telling a story about one of Diddy's parties.
Lead you
some wild shit
on to stuff and sitting back acting like he just this macho man. And he is a charmer though. That's one thing. Like he will charm the out of you. But for me, that's so game tight. I'm like, I know what this is. And I'm ready to get to the music. Like, if that's the case, you should have been like, don't tell me you about to change my life and da-da-da. And, oh, have you been writing? Oh, that's nothing too. He was like, have you been writing the songs that I seen been telling you to write? Because the Prince wanted me to write out all the songs I ever made in my life.
It took 5 minutes to get to the other side of the house, man.
I said, without the beat? He's like, yeah, just start writing songs. So you never know. They'll take my music to me, do whatever, and just throw me away.
The Sexy Red's cousin. Her name is Sexy Head.
That is true.
Share the video. Double tap the screen too. Get the likes up, man. Either double tap the screen or go to the top right. Hit the 3 dots. All right. I want to finish watching this Candace joint because really that's what I'm here for, right? Candace just smoked dude, but I want to go to the part where Lord Jamar pops up because, you know, he niggerish as shit. You know, I enjoy some niggerish shit. All right. Excuse me for 1 second. Share the video too, man. Salute to everybody that's here right now. All right, here we go. And I got some other stuff too to show y'all a little bit. For the people that's going to stick around. All right, let's go.
The raid at Diddy's home, for example, if he'd been a white rapper, to which I would say, if that'd been Eminem at the height of his power.
Say that again. I didn't hear you.
I believe you said before in a previous debate or interview that there wouldn't have been the same attention that was given to the raid on Diddy's home if it had been a white rapper. To which I would say that. You didn't say that?
I didn't say that. I did not say that.
You did say it. Watch they play it back.
What did you say?
You can disagree with that point too, but it's like
in no time. These motherfuckers are quicker than Mac Me.
You wouldn't be disagreeing with me.
Okay,
but feel free to make your Eminem argument.
So apparently on the documentary, well, just to clarify, on the documentary with TMZ, that's what I'm told is where you said that.
It's hard for me to imagine that had this been
his exact words,
many other celebrities, particularly white celebrities, that their children would have been in handcuffs and they would have been forced to stare down the barrel of guns and seen armored tanks.
Now, I want y'all to understand what just happened, right? He's just said that he didn't say what they're playing back. One more time. I'm not going to stop it this time.
She's Asian, so I'm completely.
I'll ask you something. You also, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you said that there wouldn't have been the attention on the raid at Diddy's home, for example, if he'd been a white rapper. To which I would say, if that had been Eminem at the height of his power,
Say that again. I didn't hear you.
I believe you said before in a previous debate or interview that there wouldn't have been the same attention that was given to the raid on Diddy's home.
This is a checkmate.
If it had been a white rapper, to which I would say
that.
You didn't say that?
I didn't say that.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that there will be more attention. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be this much attention if he was a white rapper.
I did not say that.
What did you say?
You can disagree with that point too, but it's you wouldn't be disagreeing with me.
Okay,
but feel free to make your Eminem argument.
So apparently on the documentary, well, just to clarify, on the documentary with TMZ, that's what I'm told is where you said that.
It's hard for me to imagine that had this been many other celebrities, particularly white celebrities, that their children would have been in handcuffs and they would have been forced to stare down the barrel of guns and seeing armored tanks. I mean, it just seemed like a lot for a raid of music producers. Right, I know the documentary you're referencing. I wish you would have watched it with all due respect, and then you would know I didn't say that. I'll tell you what I said. Yeah. What I did say was not the attention.
You definitely said it.
Diddy is an international superstar. Black, white, red, or yellow. We should be watching Diddy. And there's no reason why race is playing into the why of why we're watching it. That had nothing to do with what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about was the actual nature of the raid. Typically, unless you believe.
He's on that coke too.
And this is what I was arguing at the time. Unless you believe that Diddy was an armed threat, there was no need.
Man, shut up. Hold up. Where's Lord Jamar? I need.
Default position was of doubt and skepticism and rejection. And so believe women begins from a place of that. But I agree with you.
Well, you shouldn't have
people lie.
This motherfucker rant too much. I couldn't hang out with a motherfucker like this just ranting all goddamn day.
You shouldn't have an instinctive disbelief of people who make allegations either. Well, I don't believe you should fully believe or disbelieve anyone who makes claims. You take them seriously. That's what people want. And they also want to feel, I mean, look, I think the same in America.
I think we're saying the same thing.
Well, so yeah, in the UK and America, the number of people of convictions for rape, for example, in the UK is something like 2 or 3% of all cases that go to court end up with convictions. That's clearly ridiculous. So there are lots of flaws in this system, which Me Too highlighted, which I agree with. But I think this idea that you automatically believe people or disbelieve them, both of them are equally dangerous. I want to just bring in another guest and keep you two here for a moment. It's Lord Jamar, who we interviewed recently about Diddy, and who went viral this week with his comments on Kamala Harris, which I'll come to in a moment. But, well, Jamar, first of all, you've been listening to this debate we've been having. What is your view about where we are with this Diddy scandal?
It's been quite a debate.
Double tap the screen. Let's get the likes up. Go to the top right, hit the 3 dots. That's where the like button's at. Salute to everybody that's here.
I'm not surprised with everything that's going on with Diddy. I do feel his peers should speak out, black, white, or indifferent. What he's done, what he's being accused of doing is reprehensible, and we need to speak out about it.
Do you think he's coming out of prison, or is that it for him?
I don't know. It looks bad for him.
Yeah.
I don't. He doesn't seem like the type that would do well in prison, in my mind. If he was really forced to have to do some time, I don't know if he's built for that. So you'd have to see what happens.
Well, let me just move to the stuff that went viral with you, Lord Jamar. This is your stuff about Kamala Harris. Which, are you surprised about the amount of pickup that got?
A little bit, yeah. But not really, because I think people are a little shocked that someone like me, from a group brand Nubian that they feel is pro-black, why would I come out in support of Donald Trump or go against a Kamala Harris who they are trying to put up as a black woman, and I don't see
right.
Well, let me. I'm going to play first of all the Barack Obama clip, and then I'm going to play the clip that you said in response to it. Let's play the two.
And you're coming up on
I say the same thing for black owned. You know what I mean? I think that it's cool to say black owned. You know what I mean? Right? Black owned. This shit's black owned. You should be shopping over here because black people own this, right? But what did they say that is white owned? Me and Kenny was talking about that yesterday. We were saying, what if they say that something is white owned? How well would the people take to it? Let's go to that white owned. Let's go to that white owned McDonald's over there on Webster. Love white owned. I just wonder.
Thanks. First, no one should vote for anybody based on identity politics. You should never vote for somebody because
Obama's wrong,
black, right? Yeah, Obama's wrong. I mean, I didn't vote for him.
I love that.
Obama's wrong. Yeah, Obama's wrong. Yeah, so
we all agree.
But we don't all agree though, because I don't think though. I think Obama's wrong for several reasons in that video. But Obama's not arguing that you should vote for Kamala Harris because she's black. He's arguing.
Bro, he said quit with the chips and unmute. This is not chips. This is Cheez-Its. You feel me? And sometimes it cuts off. I didn't mute it. It cuts off sometimes. All right. And I am reading the chat. If it's messed up, I understand what you're saying, but I didn't understand if you were saying the audio is messed up with what we playing or what I'm saying is messed up. What part did you last hear? And if you don't hear it anymore, let me know. Oh, what Obama say? I pushed past what Obama. Oh, okay, my bad. Obama was talking about basically like forcing black people to vote for Kamala because she's black. Let me know. Type 1 if y'all can hear me and y'all can hear the audio. Type 2 if there's a problem.
And now I want to play the clip from Lord Jamar talking about that.
Well, I feel that she's so bad that guess what? I might just go around and vote for Trump.
Okay. Can y'all hear Lord Jamar now or not? Y'all can hear me, right? Because people responding to certain things, so I'm assuming that you probably heard that. It was a problem. Did y'all hear any of it? Yes and yes. I forgot what I asked. Let me just play it back. See, the black people, he was sounding off on black people, Obama, basically saying that we should be voting for Kamala because she's black.
There's other reasons for it.
And now I want to play the clip from Lord Jamar talking about that.
If y'all can hear the audio, type 1.
Well, I feel that she's so bad that guess what? I might just go around and vote for Trump. And this is my first time saying this out loud. But y'all think you're going to shame somebody or bully him into voting for this?
Thank you.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And now you're going to make me be Mr. Anti. You keep coming at me with this bullshit. You keep coming at me talking about, oh, it's a shame that you're not supporting a black woman and she's not black.
Now, Mark, let me ask you honestly, Mark, if this had been the other way around, hang on, Jamar, I'll come to you in a sec. I just want to get their reaction to what we just played because it's gone viral, as I said. But Mark, if it had been the other way around, if you had a former white president saying you've got to vote for Trump if you're white, you'd have gone absolutely nuts. So why is it okay for Barack Obama to order black people to vote for Kamala Harris, given how unpopular she currently is to the extent where Trump is ahead in 5 of the 7 swing states? Why should they?
So
now at Verizon Business, every business gets the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence.
My bad. First, no one should vote for anybody based on identity politics. You should never vote for somebody because
Obama's wrong,
black, right? Obama's wrong. I mean, I didn't vote for him.
I love that.
Obama's wrong. Yeah, Obama's wrong. Yeah, so
we all agree.
But we don't all agree though, because I don't think though. I think Obama's wrong for several reasons in that video. But Obama's not arguing that you should vote for Kamala Harris because she's black. He's arguing you should vote for them because you're black. In other words, she best represents your interests. If I were running right, if I'm a Green Party member,
That's
right?
not what he
Historically, I
was
have
saying.
voted Democrat.
He was playing the race card. He was playing a skin color card. He was saying if you are black, you have a duty to vote for the black candidate.
Yes.
You don't.
Listen,
As little Jamar rightly
again,
said
listen to
in
what I'm
his
saying.
furious rant about it,
Hold
why should he be told who to vote for?
Okay, first of all, Piers, again, you just said I'm bringing in the race card when the question you asked me was, should Obama be telling people
I
vote
said
for people because
Obama
they're
played
black?
the race card, not you. I said Obama did.
Oh, did I misheard you? I apologize. I misheard you. I'm wrong. You're right. So to the point, Obama is saying that black people. Again, I disagree with him, but let's disagree with him for the right reason. He's saying that as black people, vote your interest. Don't reject this person. As a black person, you should vote for the person that uplifts the black community. That's her. And don't let your patriarchy, don't let your hatred of women, don't let your this make you not do it. My issue with it is it frames black people and black men in particular as pathological and people who act against their interests and acts as if black men don't. Also, as ahistorical, black men actually do vote Democrat. I argue more than they should. So I think it's wrong for lots of reasons. I disagree with Jamar, though, my brother. Calling her, and again, I heard a bleep. I've been in the hood a long time. From that context, it sounded like you were calling her the B word. I couldn't see it, but I heard it. I'm not going to vote for that. It sounded like the B word. I can't imagine a circumstance where we need to call her that. You know, in real life or in music, and if there's just no reason for this. She doesn't deserve that any more than she deserves to be told that she's not qualified to run a Dunkin' Donuts. Those types of comments, I think, are unnecessary, even if you might agree that black people shouldn't be sheep. How does she disrespect you?
By placating to me, by giving me word salads and all kind of nonsense, acting like she doesn't have to answer questions, being the artful dodger. That's very disrespectful.
You think she deserves to be called a B for that?
Well, listen, first of all, the platform I was on was a different kind of platform. You know what I mean? It's a much looser platform. It's more hip hop orientated. And if she wants to get down, act like she's black, well,
she is black, man. She is black. That's what I want to hear Candace. I know Candace got stuff to say. I want to hear Candace. I'm sorry. She is black, and you're being particularly hypocritical, bro. Bro, you've been real hypocritical.
Let me clear two things up. First of all, Piers, you had a guest on named VJ or something that said I never voted or something like that. I don't know where he pulled that out his ass from, but yes, I have. I actually voted for Obama the first time around. I got caught in that nonsense. But also, that comment that you're showing me was not in response to what Obama said. I said that prior to Obama coming out trying to be the father of, black men and all this type of stuff. Right. But it sounded like it went with it.
It did, yeah.
But in response, listen, Barry, you're not our father, and we're not going to just, you're not going to shake the finger of condemnation at us and think that you're going to shame us into doing what you want. We're not, we're waking up.
Now listen, I'm gonna just let my crowd know. Tonight, in a little while, on my other channel, which is Mac Mean TSTV, I'm gonna be dogging the fuck out of some ops, right? Now, the motherfucker that I'm talking about, this guy, his name is Shaw Franks. He goes up to Erie, Pennsylvania. He's a New York nigga, right? Meets this girl on the internet. Goes up to and takes over her fucking her house, right? Beats her daughter up, threatens to kill her mother and shit like that, right? And then beats her child out of her stomach. Like currently, this bitch is walking around with a dead baby leg hanging out of pussy. And Shop Franks, right, goes up on the internet every night and lies on me and acts like he knows me. This motherfucker don't know me from a hole in the wall. Plus, he's a heavy drug user, right? He has court on the 31st, October 31st, my favorite day. They do call me the vampire, right? Double tap the screen. He's a stalker. He's a man that, literally wants to taste my dick inside of, excuse my language, God forgive me. right? I want to show you something else, right? But yeah, subscribe to my other channel. It's called Mac Mean TSTV. Tonight, after I'm done with this, I'm gonna be out here in what you call the dirty sector, and I'm gonna be fucking exposing another creep. Okay, so if y'all want to watch somebody get exposed out of my real life, show up to the channel. Subscribe right now. Mac Mean TSTV. Can somebody in the chat that got a wrench put it up there so everybody can go subscribe? And we're gonna be over there. I won't be talking politics or Diddy. I'll be talking about Daddy. That's me.
I grew up understanding the children of the community are the children.
I do want to embarrass Kamala Harris a little bit more, so let's get into this.
Of the community.
She could be the next president of the United States. And according to the latest polls, Kamala Harris is in front.
You know, we have to stay woke. Like, everybody needs to be woke. And you can talk.
It's called Kamala's 5 most cringe moments as vice president.
Talk about if you're the wokest or woker, but just stay more woke than less woke. Yeah.
As much as Kamala Harris tries her best to avoid hard-hitting interviews, she can't avoid giving answers like this to very simple questions.
We really would love to know what your plan is to help lower the cost of living.
Yeah. First of all, thank you both for being here. And yours is a story I hear around the country as I travel. And in terms of both rightly having the right to have aspirations and dreams.
Yo, somebody let Sha Franks know I'm going to be exposing all his personal business tonight. I'm going to let the people know the date you go to court. I'm going to let the people know the judge named in your court, in your case. I'm going to let them know how you caught your other case. You know what I'm saying? Now, like you said, you're running around with a case for threatening your girlfriend's mother. Listen to this, y'all. Listen to this guy here. This is what he did. He said, I illegally recorded this phone conversation after he gives me permission on the fucking call to record it. And I tell him I'm recording everything before I record it. Gave you permission, sir. And now I'm going to embarrass you. Check this out. Listen to this motherfucker right here. This sad bastard. He's so mad at me that he threatens his own girlfriend's mother and said he's going to kill her. Her name is, well, they refer to her as Modesty, but ain't nothing modest about the bitch. She's actually an unmodest bitch. You know what I'm saying? Troublemaking ass, dirty asshole from Pennsylvania. This motherfucker is crazy right here. Hold on, I'm gonna let y'all hear it right now. Now, let me give you some backdrop to this story so you know what you're listening to. Well, he was on a channel dogging me out and disrespecting me and lying on me. So I decided to call him and try to make peace with him. And when I called him, this was the response. Now, mind you, he's on the channel going crazy. I'm thinking maybe I should give him a call. He's probably going through something. This is how it turned out.
So I say that to the big nigga. Don't call my phone, my nigga. Don't call my phone, my nigga. You think I'm playing, my nigga? I don't pay your attention. Yo, don't call my phone. You laughing. You laughing.
Don't hang up. Don't hang up. I'm trying to talk to you.
I want you to hear it, nigga. And I'm going to show everybody. I'm going to show you, bro. I'm going to show you.
And I'm going to tell you what happened as a result of this phone call. Watch this.
You think there's a joke, buddy? I'm going to hit the live. Right now. Hit that link right now, nigga. My nigga back. Yo, whatever your name is, my nigga, I'm gonna kill you, my nigga. I'm gonna kill you. Okay. I'm gonna kill that bitch. You lying, bro. It's not a game, bro. I'm gonna kill you, bro. I'm gonna kill you.
I'm not lying. Yo, listen, I'm just calling you.
I'm gonna kill you, bro.
Relax.
I'm trying to hit you right now, nigga. You think it's a game? I will kill that old bitch to get to you, nigga. You think it's a game, bro?
What old bitch,
bro? My nigga, yo, Betty, yo.
All right, so you gonna let me talk?
Yo, my nigga, you gonna die, my nigga.
Why don't you just calm down?
Fuck you, nigga.
Calm down,
you gonna die, nigga. You gonna die on my mama. You gonna die.
Just calm down.
You think it's a joke? You go with God, nigga. If I don't get to you, I'm gonna kill Modesty Mother, nigga.
Subscribe to my other channel, MacMean TSTV. I will be talking about that tonight.
And ambitions for your family, and working hard and finding that the American dream is, for this generation and so many recently, far more elusive than it's been. And we need to deal with that. And there are a number of ways. One is bringing down the cost of everyday necessities, including groceries.
Yeah, he gave me permission to record. Listen.
And that bitch that you take you, nigga, I'm gonna kill everything. I'm telling you, bro. Right. Yeah, I want you to record that, nigga, and sing that, nigga. Right. Sing that, you. Telling you, bro. Right. Yeah, I want you to record that, nigga, and sing that, nigga. Right. Sing that, you. Okay.
He requested me. Right? Okay, you out? Salute. Right? Damn, did I just time that person out by mistake? Yeah, can somebody untime them out or something? Yeah, we'll be talking about that tonight. MacMean TSTV. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, go subscribe.
Groceries.
That's not really a clear plan. In fact, it sounds like there's no plan at all. But what about specific steps on the border?
What would be specific steps to strengthening the border?
So it's a wonderful and important question. You know, my background was as a prosecutor, and I was also the elected attorney general for 2 terms of a border state. So this is not a theoretical issue for me. This is something I've actually worked on. Okay. I have prosecuted transnational criminal organizations.
When we vote, we send a message that we will be.
Bullshot Franks, I'm pulling something else up on you. You should have left me alone. Y'all niggas can't get 1,000 views, man. I might not even go to TSTV. I might just eat y'all food right here. You know what I'm saying? And then yeah, let the people know about y'all. Check it out.
For the trafficking of guns, drugs, and human beings. I take very seriously the importance of having a secure border and ensuring the safety of the American people.
Again, no plan for the border czar, but something Kamala Harris does have, which she keeps using like it's a secret weapon, the range of accents she brings out for different people at different times, depending on who she's talking to.
You better thank a union member for sick leave. You better thank a union member for paid leave. You better thank a union member for vacation time.
I love you back.
It's a little cringe. Journalist Josh Hammer joined Power Hour this week to discuss the upcoming election and claimed that Kamala Harris isn't capable of thinking on her feet.
And I will tell you, I do believe that I offer a new generation of leadership for our country that is about, in particular, turning the page on an era that sadly has shown us attempts by some to incite fear, to create division in our country.
Is she making any sense to you, Josh?
No, that's a classic Kamala Harris word salad. You know, if I had a nickel every time she had one of those, then, you know, I would be a very, very wealthy man by now. Kamala Harris has still, to my knowledge, not done a single fully transparent interview with the American press corps. I mean, we are coming up now on 2 months after the bloodless coup of Joe Biden in late July, and she has literally not sat down. And the reason for that is fairly obvious, which is the fact
Hold on. Wait a minute. Let me put some gossip in it. All right, here goes some more, y'all.
To get up there and act like Trey's the only one that invited his ops up there and we had a dialogue or went back and forth and all that shit. That shit is weird, nigga. That shit is weird as fuck. My thing is, this rat motherfucker went and told that girl, sweet old lady, this lady old, ain't got nothing to do with no YouTube shit. That, bro, y'all remember when Knowledge went to Cincinnati, Rob? This nigga told the lady that me and Knowledge ran up in this nigga crib, put the gun to his mouth and all that shit, bro. And I swear for God, my God can strike me down on my mama.
You don't like your mother. You actually hate your mother. I heard your mother used to piss on you, you know what I'm saying, and then send you to school. You know, this guy just lied on his mother. He swore on his mama's life. After that record, that's the guy that said that he's going to kill that young lady's mother. Then, he has so much interest in other people's mothers. Probably because your mother got a fucking mustache. And yeah, let me guess. These people don't report on the word salad ramblings of Trump. See, people don't even want to hear about you niggas. TSTV, later on. I'm about to end this, all right? Y'all be good. I'll see y'all later, okay?